What's up, kiddies? Welcome back to your girl channel and to my kitchen, how to cook. And today we are making juicy oven baked jerk chicken Jamaican style in the kitchen. Fast, easy, and simple. Make sure you subscribe good if you have not, and turn on the post notifications so you won't miss any other upload of all I'm returning goodie. On the done no son of girl loving on the ready for cook. Come on, let's cook. Okay, goodies, let's make our Jamaican style oven baked jerk chicken. Now, the oven fast, easy, and simple with what a flavor. I did go ahead and wash my chicken with salt, lemon juice, and vinegar per usual. I did keep the skin on, but I also made slits in the chicken to make sure that the flavors go down to the very bone. You don't know how we cook over here, so already. Now, I did go in and add some vinegar again. Even though I washed it with vinegar, I did go back and add vinegar because vinegar make everything taste better. I did add some salt and I also added some black pepper to the mix. All right. Now, in addition to all of that, I did go in and add onion powder because of course, why not? And then you're going to add some garlic powder because of course, why the hell not, right? So make sure so you don't skip any of those steps as far as your seasons are concerned. Now I'm going in with Maggi all-purpose season because Jamaicans love to use that, but you could substitute that out with just about whatever. Just like this one right here. This is not a Jamaican season, but trust me, buy it. It tastes good for everything. Chicken, shrimp, you name it, beef, steak, whatever. All right, so I'm also going to be adding some dried jerk season to the mix. Also, I'm adding some chopped garlic here. I'm also adding some wet jerk season here, right? All right, so I'm adding two kinds of jerk season here. I'm adding some green season that I made at home, about 2 tablespoons of that. And I'm also going to add some extra virgin olive oil just to make the flavors of the season stick to the chicken. I'm also going to add some pepper sauce. You could use hot scotch bonnet, but that one I'm up to there, so it may I use, right? You can substitute that out to however spicy you want it. Now just go ahead and rub the seasonings into the meat because it is critically important for you to add your seasons into the meat, into the very cracks, into the very cuts that you made on the chicken. You want to push it in there. So okay, now at this very moment, one thing I almost forget, y'all, because my man, cooking is a hard, all right, but as hard-tified as you are, you will definitely forget an important ingredients. My ingredients that I almost forgot, you guys, was the browning. How am I gonna forget browning? Because I'm my chicken for have flavor, okay? And not only flavor, color. Now, know that you could make your own browning at home, but because me want everything fast, easy, and simple in my kitchen, me just draw for the back here. I would go ahead and add a little pinch of it, because if you had too much browning to your meat, you're gonna have black jerk chicken. I want to do that over here. So we're gonna go ahead and add just a little pinch, season the chicken really well, just like so. All right, show it a lot of love, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cover my chicken and let it room temperature just marinate for 130 minutes. Now goodie, note also that you could do this overnight. Look how I stuff the chicken, Lord have mercy. You could put the chicken in the refrigerator, season it up from overnight, and best believe you're going to have one of the wickedest jerk chicken you can ever cook in your entire life, all right? And also, you could put it on the grill, but right now it's chilly outside, so we're not going to do that. We're just going to go ahead and put it in the oven. I love me an oven-baked jerk chicken because it come out much moister, if that's a word, in the oven than it does on the grill. And I really love the grill business, so the oven works perfectly for me, especially when it's cold too. So yeah, go ahead and cover it up like I'm doing here, a little bit of plastic wrap or whatever, and seal it nice and tight so that smell will just stay right in the container and not come out. You don't want these flavors to come out, you want the flavors to stay in. Trap that flavor, if that makes sense, and make sure that it's nice and sealed. And because I want to make sure that mine is extremely locked, I did go back in after I used the plastic wrap and cover it like this, and use a towel to cover it again. A double cover we I do because I want my chicken to have nothing but flavor. And I let it sit for about 30 minutes, but you can do it longer, all right? All right, so now that our chicken is ready, it's been 30 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it ready for the oven. My oven is at a 375 degrees in heat. Do not put the chicken in the oven if the oven is not ready. Make sure you're ding-a-ling-a-ling on the oven if you even come with sounds. But make sure your oven is at least 375 degrees. Now, when I put this in the oven, I do not cover my chicken because why? I want to be able to think in my mind that I did put it on the grill. If you put it in the oven covered, it's going to get soft, the skin. You want to have that grill texture. So do not cover this thing up, okay? Just go ahead and put it in the oven at 375 degrees and let it bake for about an hour, all right? Let's say 45. Let it bake for about 45 minutes, okay? I did not waste any of my seasons here. I just went ahead and put it all in there. Put it in the oven uncovered and let it bake at 375 for about 45 minutes. And then 45 minutes later, I came back. This is what I had, okay? Flip it, flop it, and all that good juices from the chicken, you do not want to waste that good juice. Very important, all right? You go ahead and you get that juice all over that chicken, pop it back in the oven. You want to put this back in the oven again, uncovered, okay? For, I'll say, another 10 to 15 minutes, so that way you could have that perfect grilled texture on both sides of your chicken. Also, goodie, if you're still here watching, make sure that you're hitting that like button for me. Hype it up if you can, all right? Make sure so now bring on the friends over here. Your girl is here, all right? Me know say I've been MIA for a little bit, but y'all don't know life be life, all right? Go ahead and come over to my other channel, Life is Juliana. I'm over there. Please come over and subscribe to that channel, you guys. I'm going to put the link for that channel down in below. And so on and so forth. So make sure someone come over there and show some love, all right? I'm trying to get that channel up, you guys, to 10K. So I need you guys to come over and get me that 10K for my birthday. My birthday is coming up on May 13th. Come show some early birthday love over there. Simply by get that channel to 10K. If you don't love me over here, so we're not gonna love me over there, so just like we're not gonna love the chicken, right? So okay. Now, when the chicken was done, this is what it looks like. Perfection. A few moments later, baby. Extreme perfection. Juliana kitchen turn up mad crazy loud. Nice and juicy and moist. The color is doing some things, y'all. When me tell you it's a goodie, you're gonna love the recipe. You're gonna love it to the max, all the way to the max. And this is what it looks like on the plate, baby. That good chicken juice. All right, it's right there. Just do me a quick favor. Tell a friend for tell a friend. Tell the man down the road. Tell the girl up the street. Bring them come goodie and send them come, because what? May I wait? I want to done doing all of that. Tell me, what I want to see me cook next in my kitchen. And remember, as always, from my kitchen to your kitchen, enjoy.